My youngest son seems to have grown fond of you, sir. 'Tis time he was a squire.
Oh.
But he tells me he will serve no knight but you. He's an unruly boy, as you would have noticed.
He's a good lad. Just needs a stern hand. That's all.
Will you have him?
Wow.
Why did you never knight me? Did you think I'd leave you? I wouldn't have. There was something else.
Is he dead?
Sir?
Oh, this was his last moments?
Sir?
Wow. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. We are coming off of the heels of what many believe is arguably the greatest episode in Thrones history. I certainly enjoyed it. Now, whether it's the greatest of all time, that's debatable, but damn, was it good? Rekkai, how you feeling, brother?
It might be the greatest. And there's some other ones that are right up there with it, but it might be the greatest just due to the story at the time and the length of the episode. It was, you know, all gas, no brakes. So
Yeah, listen, make sure you stay to the very end, because at this trajectory that it's been on, I am sure we're going to have a lot to say about this episode, and also as the series as a whole. So without further ado, let's get started. Any of those worrying about if Lionel survive, there you go.
Been a wonderful tournament.
Who knew they had Jazz in Westeros?
Shame it's all over.
Yo, when they got to sage your ass, you know you took a L.
It's brutally dull.
Dang, how many times did he get stabbed?
You could come with me.
Yeah, we'll hunt and hawk and sail, make merry. I'll sharpen that iron of yours so you don't make such a grand fool of yourself next time. Have you ever been to Tarth?
The man is dying, my lord.
What?
yeah, that bullshit me through.
It's beyond my abilities.
Oh, the others fucking girl, mate. Beyond your... An itchy asshole is beyond your abilities, my friend. Be gone, witch. Go off with you.
Yes.
You're fine. He's a terrible maester.
My man said he's dying, bro. It's bad, Doc.
He said that itchy assholes beyond your abilities.
Come with me to Storm's End, and I will love you like a brother.
Come on, man. Get off his leg.
Yeah. He's busted up too.
And if not, you, I'll hate you like a brother.
It seems like he got a kidney stone or something. He has some difficulty there.
Fine offer, Lionel.
Hitting his prostate or something.
The only good dragon is a dead dragon.
Good gods. Baelor fought for me. He gave his fucking life. You speak of him with a little respect, please.
Fuck that, and fuck you. I fought for you. Harding Beesbury, the fucking apple boy, we fought for you. Your prince fought for you against men sworn to protect him. He risked nothing. And the gods don't favor a fraud.
Ooh, the gods don't favor a fraud. Woo!
Then why have they favored me?
This is not favor. This is mockery. There's a war coming. We could be a force, you and I. You'll consider it? Good.
Bro, I can't feel my legs. Like, what you talking about right now? Hey!
Baelor of House Targaryen,
Hard smash cut to the burning.
heir apparent to the Iron Throne, and of King Daeron the Good, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
Oh, there's gonna be hell to pay. Oh, this is not gonna end well.
May the gods keep him.
Egg is part of the S1Ws, ain't he?
Your father, he was a great man.
Died in my armor. Plenty of sons have died in their father's armor. How many fathers have died in their sons?
Could not say.
Yeah, that bullshit armor.
Could not say.
He was still young.
Look at his little part Targaryen shit. He got
a
like
great king.
little streak.
The greatest since Aegon the Dragon.
Just enough to make him legitimate.
Why would the gods take him and leave you?
He was the greatest would-be king since Aegon the Conqueror.
I've wondered the same.
Be gone with you, Sir Duncan.
Yeah, but he might be, the people's champ, though.
Yeah, because the people loved him. I don't know, but that's the thing. If the Targaryens are running shit and Baelor died,
We went by your camp, but you weren't there. Started getting worried.
might be
You've come from Baelor's
leaving
funeral.
a crazy one to be in charge then.
You've come from Baelor's funeral. I can't believe you went.
Thought I owed it to him. Everybody blames me for his death, don't they?
I don't.
Yeah, that was his free will.
Mm-hmm. He backed you because you did what was right.
I love that they're
wouldn't
banged
mind.
up and limping and stuff. Because when you see like these, stuff that deals with Knight's Tale and jousting, nobody's ever really wounded,
Okay.
He said, okay, that's a little much. All right.
That's enough.
Lana said, man, screw that. He said, we fought for you. You over here moping around.
Said I betrayed the family by abandoning him. Can you believe that?
Oh,
Left with a little else.
Sorry, Randy.
you on your own, huh?
First trial of 7 in 100 years, and Lord Stephen Fossaway got beat by his little cousin. Besides, it's better to be an unripe green apple than a wormy red one.
Suits you.
I think I broke one of my cousin's ribs.
Oh, wait a minute. Till the victor goes to spoils. Wait a second. How you like your eggs?
morning.
Scramble to fertilize.
Duncan, is it growing?
Look at this
Nice.
dude. Look at
Well, now
this.
she's cleaning out his bedpan, though.
The green apple Fossaways.
Huh?
My wife.
Oh, okay. That's his wife. Okay.
She come and watch the trial. Said I fought like a wild bull.
And with all the grace of one.
Was that his wife before they started? Or did he get married last night?
That's what I'm assuming. Uh-huh.
I had no squire to see to my wounds. And she offered to help me out my armour and...
Oh, they might have just got hitched. Yeah.
Prince Maekar demands a word. You to come with us.
Yeah.
I'm sending Aerion to the east. A few years in the free cities may change him for the better.
He's a bitch.
Some men will say I meant to kill my brother.
Mm.
The gods know it is a lie, but I will hear the whispers to the day I die.
Mm-hmm.
You swung the mace, my lord, but it was for me. Prince Baelor died.
You will hear them whisper as well. The king is old. When he dies, each time a battle is lost or a crop fails, the fools will say Baelor would not have let it happen. But the hedge knight killed him.
If I had not fought, you would have had my hand and foot. I sat under the tree this morning, and I asked, could I have spared one?
He's talking about the werewood tree?
How can a foot be worth a prince's life?
And what answer does your tree give you?
Every day, at evenfall, Sir Erlen would say, I wonder what the morrow will bring. Mightn't it be that some morrow will come when I'll have need that foot, when the realm will need that foot even more than a prince's life?
Not bloody likely. The realm has as many hedge knights as hedges. My youngest son seems to have grown fond of you, sir. It is time he was a squire.
Oh.
But he tells me he will serve no knight but you. He's an unruly boy, as you would have noticed.
He's a good lad, just needs a stern hand, that's all.
Will you have him?
Wow.
Me?
Say what now?
You'll swear your sword to me, and Aegon can squire for you while you train him. My master-at-arms will finish your own training.
Wow.
Sir Arlen did all he could for you, I have no doubt.
Yeah, but you need some real training, my boy.
You still have much to learn.
That lotto ticket cashed you out anyways. Wow.
Beg your pardon, Lord. I do.
Come on, death's a door, though, homie.
But I think I'm done with princes.
Thinking, boy.
Yeah.
He's a better dumbass.
I mean, Egg did keep that's a pretty big secret. I'm sure he feels some kind of way about that.
And through all of that, he got the actual prince killed.
Were you spying?
No. You are not of pain, sir.
I can't, Egg. I'm sorry.
He's gonna get his own training finished.
Maybe
Like,
you're not the knight I thought you were.
that part. You out of here on this self-pity tour. You feeling sorry for yourself. You lived.
Have you heard this story before?
And the lottery ticket still try to cash it in.
When a lord calls his banners and sends us boys off to war, it's custom for each to nail a penny to the oak in the square. And if we return, to take it down.
A penny tree.
Oh, it's a great old tree.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, it's often hard to find a spare bit to nail a new penny.
Why did you never knight me? Did you think I'd leave you? I wouldn't have. There was something else.
Is he dead?
Sir?
Oh, this was his last moments?
Sir?
Wow. It's a beautiful shot, though. Goodness.
But I knew that we went back because I recognized that tree from the first episode. Oh!
And that's why
Are
they
you
call
kidding
it
me?
the penny tree.
So,
a true knight always finishes a story.
Oh, so, so he's a narcoleptic. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the narcoleptic master, man.
Yeah.
Have you no shame coming here? Those men are dead because of you.
Yeah, because he's the one that told the lie. And said that he kidnapped...
You take Egg to Squire.
Egg.
Told your father. He's not my concern.
My brother wasn't always such a little monster.
Egg is no monster.
Eric.
I didn't mean egg. But no doubt we'll make a man of him too. Perhaps the seeds of madness are sown in the womb, as the maesters say. But Arian was quite the glad child once. He liked fishing.
Yeah. You leave him around us, he becomes a madman. God, that's gross.
Yeah. It was better than salt beef. Let Egg tell it.
But he got his full outfit on, though. He is ready.
Yeah, your
Is
fuzz
his hair
coming
starting
back.
to come in here?
Yep. Can't run from who you are, man.
Yes, let the madness return. Where'd the knife go? Is he cutting his own hair off? He going to kill his brother.
He about to stick his brother.
He going to kill Arian.
I mean, you can't be diddling your brother, man. I mean, if he catches his L, so be it.
Look at his face. That's hurt.
Oh, what you plan to do with that? Wow. Yeah, man. You got to go, man. Duncan got to take you. There'll be one less brother. It's only a matter of time.
Look.
Yeah.
Look, and Micah, he knows. He knows.
Yeah,
My
he
son
knows.
is a piece
Yeah,
of
he
shit.
does. Yeah.
What?
This is about to rob the boy.
Sir Duncan, my
of
lord,
his
requests
innocence.
an audience.
Look at that. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Look, Darren was like, don't let Egg turn into Arian.
I want you to know I do not blame you for ruining my name day. It was a rotten thing they've done to you. And you were right in your reply.
Okay.
Good name day. Girl. Who the hell are you?
Okay. Yeah.
Before your brother died, he said the realm needed good men.
What of it?
I will take Egg to Squire, but not at Summerhall.
I thought you were done with princes.
Egg is no prince, not yet. Might be he's better served away from castles and servants and...
His family?
Yeah, because your family's sick, dude.
I would bring him on the road with me. He'll learn to squire as I did. Sleep in inns, stables, now and again in the halls of some landed knight or lesser lordling. Maybe under a tree when we must.
I forbid him to live as a peasant. Egg on his blood of the dragon. You cannot sleep in ditches and eat hard salt beef.
About to slay your other son. You better figure it out.
Darren never slept in a ditch. All the beef Arya never ate was taken rare and bloody.
Yeah. Your other son's was a piece of shit.
He's my last son.
The last hope.
And I'm trying to save him.
Oh, he kept the broken shield. Okay.
Sweetfoot.
Hey.
Remember, he sold that horse.
What are you doing here, girl?
Oh, he got the horse out.
You bought me a horse. I won't be going with Lionel.
What will you do then?
What I should have done all along. Ride hard in the other direction.
Forge your own path.
What about you?
I don't know. Father always spoke about building out the cider business. Opening a new barreling outfit.
Cider.
I'm the king of apple cider.
You should have your Sweetfoot back in any matter.
She's not mine. Not anymore. Besides, I think an orchard might suit her better.
I can't. You certain?
No, he must smell like an ass. That flies is like, yes. So Duncan the Tall of Penny Tree.
I don't know, Chestnut. Stop asking me. Where would the old man go?
Sir Duncan! My Lord Father says I am to serve you.
Hey, the homie's back.
Serve you, sir. Chestnut's yours. Treat her kindly. And I don't want to find you on Thunder unless I put you there.
Where are we going, sir?
Don't know. Suppose we could go anywhere in the Seven Kingdoms, though I've never been to them. What?
There are 9 kingdoms, sir.
Of what?
The realm.
Are you mad?
Is that relevant?
There's 7 kingdoms.
Is that relevant?
Do you want to clout in the ear?
Crownlands, Westlands, Stormlands, Riverlands, the Iron Islands, the North, the Reach, the Vale of Arryn, and Dorne.
There are 9.
No, but...
I've never been over the Red Mountains before. I hear they have good puppet shows in Dorne.
I hear they got good puppet shows in Dorne.
It's a bigger world than you thought. Oh, yeah. Oh, girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
His little squeeze, yeah. Oh, they pulled a Fast and the Furious. They did.
They
pulled a Fast and the Furious in the end. Oh,
That's
beautiful.
Hilarious.
Meanwhile,
he got his ass whooped. Oh, he didn't tell his daddy. He just dipped. Did his dad agree to it?
Really?
Where's Aegon?
Because his dad looked like he looking, right?
Where's Aegon?
No, he
I lost
didn't.
acceptance.
Where the f is he?
Some people say a man is made out of mud.
I love it. They got the modern songs. Look at this.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet.
16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Yo, they even they dropped some jazz in here. For a second, I was like, is that Miles Davis? Like, what's going on? Now they got that playing in the background. This is exactly how a season finale should be. You know, when you get the penultimate, everything is heightened. You reach your pinnacles. You know, it's the lose your breath kind of moment. And then the season finale kind of deals with the resolution. Where does our hero go from here? What lessons did the hero learn and everybody else? We got all of that. You know, it wasn't the clanging of swords and the stomping of horses and mud flying anywhere. It was just a lot of introspection of who Duncan may want to become, or maybe not even. There's some wisdom in not knowing too, but still going and attempting the journey. Maybe with that. I thought there was going to be a teachable learning moment when Egg's father saw Egg creep into Arian's bedroom to close him out. I thought that would have been a teachable moment. Be like, look, I'm gonna have to separate my sons, or I'm gonna be one less because Egg got that evil in him. He is capable. He just happened to break it up before it got really bad. And there was an interesting kind of a bit of a back and forth between Lionel and Dunk regarding personal responsibility in a sense. It's like, look, we all fought for you. We all might have taken this L. That was a grown man making a grown man decision. Stop wallowing in your own self-pity. If you want, I got a job for you. Like, I'll give Dunk one thing. He is the king of turning down lottery tickets. He had one snatched from last episode. Lionel offered him one to be like, you can be a part of my crew. He turned down another one when he was talking to Egg's pops. Maybe at the core of everything, you know, Egg is what we aspire to be. It's kind of like a bit of a Superman tale. You know, the beauty of Superman is that is who we as human beings should aspire to be. I feel like Dunk is kind of like maybe taking that and him turning down those jobs, although difficult, go against his principles and the core of who he is and what he believes. There's a lot of cool, interesting conversations, and that's just this episode. We haven't even talked about just the series as a whole. Rekkai, how you feeling, brother?
As a finale, I feel like this episode took a couple steps back. I don't really have a problem with it. It ended the season nicely, set up the next season, and being that I have read some of the Hedge Knight, I knew where this was going, even though this differed from how the book handled it, slightly.
Okay.
I don't know. I would say this is more in line, like low 9, like it's around like what episode 2 or 3 was.
Okay.
You know, because I think, you know, once we got to like 2, 3 for real, we kept ramping up. You know, where to me last episode was damn near a perfect episode, like 9.9, 10, you know, whatever. Like that shit was perfection. This was a step back. And now some things were said in this that were very poignant. I don't know, for the first time, Dunk kind of got on my nerves this episode. This self-loathing shit. It is what it is. You're a knight. You live in this world. And I understand, but like Lionel told him, that was a grown-ass man who made a grown-ass man decision. You know? He said, and he risked nothing. Yeah. He was fighting for you against people who are sworn not to harm him. And the one person on the other side who could harm him is the one that did him in. And it was accidental, but what is meant to be is what is meant to be. His brother got it. And it was accidental. His brother didn't mean to do him like that, you know what I'm saying? But the brother even told him, he said, now I got to deal with the whispers of that because everyone knows, I know that I'm not the man that my brother was. And they're going to think that I killed him on purpose because I was jealous. I am the fourth son and he was next in line to be the king. You know, the kingship was never going to come to Maekar. Never. The thing about, you know, even I think one of the most important things is it could be easy to be overlooked is Darren showing up at the little Lionel's little celebration or whatever to talk to Duck.
Okay.
And he's like, you know, my brother wasn't always a monster. And he's like, Egg ain't no monster. He said, I didn't talk about him. He said at one point, Arryn was a happy little boy. He said, I don't know. They said, maybe the madness sets in from the womb. I don't know. There's something wrong with our family line. You got the one good one. He was a good egg. And you about to let his ass spoil. He's about to be spoiled because you're a good man. Take him and do something with him. Let him see the world. Let him see the small folk. Let him have an understanding. Maybe he can escape the madness or whatever the hell is wrong with the rest of us. And I think that was super important and made him show up, to plead to, let me take Egg with me. I think it was important too. He's like, that's my son. I can't let him, do this and sleep outside like a peasant. He's like, Darren ain't slept outside. He said, Aaron's crazy ass. He ain't ate salted beef. He said, your kids are screwed up, dog. Like, what's your excuse for them? And my last thing is, I don't think it's enough will be said for real. The little girl that ran up on him about her naming day. That seemed random.
That was kind of random. I haven't connected the dots on that.
It seemed random. I don't think it is, but it seemed random. I don't blame you. And really, it's one of those things too that you really have to understand, whatever the circumstances are, whatever Maekar said, that at the end of the day, people are going to blame the Hedge Knight for getting Baelor King killed. The thing is, it may not be. That's how he feels. It's fresh. It happened yesterday, day before, or whatever. It's fresh. It may not be as bad as what you think, because at the end of the day, you dealing with grown men. Lionel said it best. He ain't the only one that chose to fight for you. He ended up dying. There was the other dude that was fighting for you died immediately off the rip.
Yeah.
He barely got his horse started before he died. You ain't feel sad about him. They made grown man decisions. And then really Baelor's son, that was an important little scene with him. You know what I'm saying? How many fathers died in their son's armor? And the one thing that Baelor was trying to do, and the whole time of him backing Dunk, was show that as knights, we are pledged to fight for the voiceless and do what is right. I'm trying to do what is right. He was the only one who stood up to do what was right. This is why Dunk said, I don't want to go get trained at Summer Hall, because him going to Summer Hall, him going to Storm's End with Lionel, I'm going to be in the service of kings and them, and you're going to teach me to do things the way that you do things. But when it came down to it, none of you stood up for what's right. So should I do do things the way that you do? I mean, Lionel's in there singing nasty songs about things in his booty hole and shit. Like, it's just, Lionel is all about having a good damn time. He don't give a shit, And occasionally I go to war, kill some people.
He cares about legend. Yeah, he cares about being legend.
Yeah. And and Maekar, you know what I'm saying, you had to get away from the Targaryen madness or whatever might be going on in their house. This shit spread like COVID-19. So why you can't go there? But Baelor's son seemed like he had a head on his shoulders. But the sad thing is, Baelor's son can never be king now. Like when his father died, he's out. Because the only way it could be passed to him is it had to be passed to his father. But now that his father died, it'll be passed to one of Baelor's brothers, like Maekar, or one of the other two that's in the middle of him. This was an interesting episode, and it did a lot to move some characters around the chessboard and stuff to set up next season. But that's really all it did, was kind of set up next season. And it tied this one off, but it took several steps back. And I don't know, maybe, the last 2 episodes really, they had their foot on the gas. So maybe it's time to slow down, and we about to go around the curve. So I don't know. It was cool.
All right, so let me so that was a quick little discussion regarding this episode. Let's talk about the season real quick. This was a very noticeable tempo change compared to the OG original Game of Thrones, and a very big tempo change compared to House of the Dragon. In the beginning, we didn't really know exactly what it is that we're looking at. It seemed more comical than anything else. And then by the time we got to some episodes where the violence, where the violence in Westeros is always around the corner and always right behind you, it kind of like shook us out of that. It wasn't a Laurel and Hardy kind of story anymore. We weren't watching Dumb and Dumber anymore. The Knight's big jokes. All of a sudden, the punchlines weren't as funny because we were talking about serious things. I personally felt that change up was good. I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was going to be still slapsticky through the whole thing, a lighthearted take. And in the end, I appreciate the risk that it took by making those choices. How did you feel about the season?
I really appreciated the more comical tone that they took at the beginning. Even though I wouldn't have minded if it stayed in that tone. Okay. Now seeing what we've seen, I can't imagine it being in that tone for the whole season. And that's a weird statement. As a matter of fact, season 2, I don't even want it to go back to that tone. Do I want it to have some comical undertones? Yes. But to be more comedy than serious? No, I'm kind of fine with the direction that we're moving. I expect, if we're going to see Dunk and Egg on these adventures, I imagine that they're going to get into some dumb shit.
Yes, I would imagine so too.
and we're going to see some comedy. We're going to see Pinky and the Brain out here in the world. But at the same time, while teaching Egg to be a good knight and to stand up for what's right and to do what's right, those examples can only come through experience. There's no amount of, the game is sold, not told. Dunk can't tell him about being a good knight. It has to be seen, it has to be done, it has to be experienced. So in that, I don't mind that more serious tone. Dunk is going to have to take some hard knocks. And Eggs will have to have some hard knocks. Like, they're going to have some skin in the game.
Yeah. The relationships, I think, is pretty interesting because Dunk, when it came to Penny Tree felt more like a father to Dunk. At least how I processed it. And Dunk and Egg initially kind of had more of like a big brother, little brother kind of relationship. But now that they're on this journey and we saw the Fast and the Furious walk away, driving in different directions, I feel that Dunk is probably going to feel not just a mentor type of role, but maybe that fatherly role. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it. I think for me personally, it's a little more home because when you become a father, there's this book that magically appears and like, these are the instructions on how to become a good father. The only real instructions you have is the examples that you've seen, be it with the role models or the men that was in your life on how to be a father. Or for those of you that did not have a father in your life, how did your mother raise you in a way that you can imprint onto this little person that's expecting you to make sure that they survive, to learn the lessons to become the type of person that you want to be. And I feel like Dunk has no instructions other than the teachings of what Penny Tree did. And Penny Tree was incredibly flawed, wildly flawed. But that's the only foundation that he has. And he's going to have to work with that. So for me being a father, I think it's going to be interesting to see how Dunk fits into those shoes. What can you sift from the bad examples that's been shown to you to the good ones? Because even though Penny Tree had his problems, you know, he was legitimately a good man overall, and maybe a decent mentor, maybe a decent father figure. So I'm hoping when it comes to season 2 that we get a chance to see not just Dunk's growth in becoming this man of legend that they talk about in Game of Thrones, and not just this knight whose name rings out in these streets and is the people's champ, but I'll be curious to see how he grows as a man, as a father figure, and as a mentor. Do you have anything you wanted to close out with or add?
Yeah, because I disagree with that.
Okay.
Dunk may have looked at Sir Ireland as a father figure, but that's because he came from abject poverty. I mean, he lived under a goat stall. He had no mother. His mother disappeared, and really his only allegiance really to Sir Dunk, to Sir Ireland, and Sir Ireland saved him when the city guard was about to kill him and killed Rafe or whatever. And, you know, and he saw the example of maybe a shit knight, but a good man who did what was right when it was needed. Like you said, Sir Ireland was incredibly flawed. And I think this series speaks to intentionality. Sir Ireland wasn't trying to teach Dunk how to be a good man, but he showed him how to be a knight the best way he could, and he just happened to be a good man, and Dunk took those lessons. And maybe if he took to him as a father figure, that was out of, he didn't have anybody else. He didn't have his best friend, he didn't have a mama, he had no siblings, he had no father, he had nothing. He was an orphan in the greatest sense of the word. That is not Egg's situation. He don't need Dunk to be his father. He got a father, and his father's not a bad man. His father's got some shit sons, but his father's not a terrible man. However, the Targaryen curse and all that, he needs Dunk to show him how to be a good man, because all the examples of good men, the only one he really had was his uncle, Baelor. You know, his father was a decent man. He was a great knight, but he didn't get any attention from his father. He was the fourth son of a fourth son. He got zero attention. Aemon went off to become a maester. Arian is out of his rabbit-ass mind. Darren's a goddamn drunk. And Egg is just the other kid who, as we can see right here at the end, who seems to be misplaced a lot. He is Kevin McCall or whatever, what's little buddy's name?
Kevin!
Yeah. Damn Home Alone ass little boy, like he just
it is Home Alone for real.
He just come on missing. Anybody seen Egg? No, I ain't seen his ass. So shit, he probably be a scramble somewhere. Shit, nobody know what the little boy is. He done dipped. So I just think that the best thing that can happen from this, Egg wanted to be around Dunk. Because for one, he wanted to be a squire, and he took advantage of the situation. Dunk was winning the tournament. He didn't give a damn. He didn't want to be a squire for his drunk ass brother. He just wanted to go to the tournament. He used Dunk to get there. But while he was around Dunk, he's like, this dude's an alright dude, And now, while he was lying to him about who he was, he's like, this dude's all right. And then when he saw how he stuck up for the small people and that he had a good heart, he's like, damn, this dude's better than 99% of the people in my whole damn family. Maybe I could learn something from this dude about how the world works and how, because Dunk is ignorant to shit, how tournaments work, how nights work, how everything works. So I think that this is going to be a beneficial, but I think what we're forgetting is that a lot of times because Dunk is older, we assume that he's going to teach Egg everything. I think Egg, coming from the world he is, he's going to teach Dunk so much about the world that he so desperately wants to be a part of. And they're going to teach each other. It's going to be a mutually beneficial relationship. So
okay. Hey, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm curious how you all think regarding the relationships and what your expectations are for season 2. Is the relationship that Duncan and Egg have, is it going to be more mentor-student, father-son, brothers? Just throw your hat in the ring and let us know how you feel about that, and also let us know, like, what are you excited for? How does this compare to House of the Dragon? How does this compare to the original OG Game of Thrones series? And are you excited about what the future holds? I want to give a shout out to our Discord. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out with us and dropping some interesting questions and some comments. If you want to be a part of that too as well, when it comes to other videos, there's a link in the description, because Patreon members get a private section of our Discord. You can actually watch us put in that work. And you heard some really good and insightful ideas and topics from Rekkai. Yo, there is more where that comes from. Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact tell the people how they can get in contact with you. There we go.
Yeah, you can find me on my Patreon and on my YouTube. They're both Crimson Commentary. Crimson with a K, Commentary with a K. Just one word.
Hey, don't worry if you can get all that. There's a link in the description for that as well. Thank you so much for kicking it with us. This was bigger and more fun than I expected. I'll be looking forward to hanging out with you all for the next project. Y'all take it easy. All right, y'all. Yeah, peace.